Valorant is taking over Twitch, and the speculation of a ranked mode coming in has officially been confirmed by the game's developers. Now, there's a lot of information in this video. I'm going to compare it to CSGO and where the future of this is going to go into, and what I believe is honestly a non-casual player game. But before I jump into it, as always at the start of my videos, if you want to get straight to the information, skip to 1 minute in. But I want to say thank you to everyone who's been subscribing over the past 4 days. We've gained well over 1,500 subscribers. All of you are just amazing and you're really helping support my channel. Now, if you do enjoy this video and you find the information useful, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit subscribe and you can just comment down below. I'm trying to help all of you get access to the beta. So I'm just trying to get to 10,000 by June, and I think we can do it with your support. But anyway, guys, that's enough of me thanking you. We're going to jump straight into the first bit of information. So this bit of information was leaked on Twitter by Fion on Fire. Now, this is the ranked system so far. So you got Mercenary, Soldier, Veteran, Hero, Legend, Mythic, and Immortal. Now, if you compare these to like ranks on League of Legends or Counter-Strike, these are very much the same kind of system and the same amount of steps. Usually, obviously, Challenger in League being the top. But anyway, a guy on Twitter asked the question to Riot Ziegler, who is the director of the game, please announce ranked in beta. Unranked solo queue is too hard for me. And then they replied with, our first rated testing is coming in a couple of weeks, so stay tuned. So what this confirms is they're calling it a rated mode, which is kind of strange because Riot used the word ranked in every other game that they have, particularly League of Legends, and ranked is basically what it's going to be. But I wonder if rated is based off of things like accolades, where other players can put if you've been friendly, helpful, a good team member, and other things. Also, I wanted to confirm with you guys that whatever rank you get in the beta mode is not going to carry over to the alpha. So when the game leaves beta state, your ranked is not going to carry over with that. But this leads me on to what kind of future is in Valorant as a game, because obviously we've got the ESL, which is the Electronic Sports League, predominantly created around Counter-Strike. Now, I don't want to compare the game directly to Valorant because these two games have been compared non-stop alongside Overwatch. Now, I do want to say one thing, and I'm going to show you a clip now from Simple, who is currently #1 ranked on Counter-Strike, and you tell me if the skills from Counter-Strike pros carry over to Valorant.
Нет, не слышу.
PC finally set up.
Вот впервые.
Наконец-то.
Now, as you can see there, he's a pro player for Counter-Strike, and the just way the macro he plays is so similar to Valorant that these pros have an instant advantage, and anyone who's actually played Counter-Strike or is a decent rank in Counter-Strike is going to be good at Valorant, and this is what we are seeing on Twitch. Now, XQC, who is obviously one of the biggest streamers of the game, has put that it is going to be such an advanced version of Overwatch, and he put, in Overwatch, you can do well without mastering all the basics like movement, peeking, pushing, weapon swapping, and XQC said you can disregard most things in Overwatch and still do extremely well and be a top player. In this game, you cannot. He added that you will fail 100% if you cannot demonstrate proper mechanics and understanding of FPS games and how to properly play as a team in Valorant when hitting a site. So what he is saying is, in Overwatch, which by the way is a game which XQC created a name for himself in, he was ranked 1 on Overwatch as a tank, and he is saying that this is not a game where you can just be average at if you want to get good at the game. You actually have to be good at every single macro. These are movement, aiming, and to be honest, movement is the most important thing. So what can we get from this? Well, I'm going to say this now. I think this is going to be the next biggest game Obviously, the hype of it right now is insane, but that is due to the beta. Other games like Apex Legends have this hype at the start. However, I don't think this is going to die down. The reaction from streamers is not a reaction that you get just from being paid to play. They are really thoroughly enjoying it. And honestly, the mechanics of it and everything you can do and the overall style of the game, I think are going to lead to a brand new esports league. And along with that, a bunch of brand new streaming talent. I think it's going to bring in a brand new, basically, sports league and sports teams. So the future of the game is looking extremely bright, in my opinion. But some more comments that XQC put out there were that it's super hardcore. You have to take the time to learn all the very basic hardcore concepts of Counter-Strike, and if you don't master one of them, you get completely crushed. CS has long been considered the benchmark of competitive shooting games, so the comparison isn't something to brush off. And I completely agree with this. What I'm saying is the macro of it is so similar, and the gameplay of it is so similar that you cannot help but compare the two. And to be honest, the one thing that Counter-Strike is missing for me is this fresh look and fresh mechanics. And this Valorant brings that to CS, but with more of an Overwatch feel and just a brighter map feel, and in all, a wider appeal to the game. So I'm saying, guys, ranked mode is going to be coming very, very soon, within 2 weeks. And if I were you, I'd get on some aim trainers, I'd play some CSGO, get used to it now, clock in the hours. If you cannot get access to the beta of Valorant, get some hours in on CSGO and get training, because as soon as Valorant comes out, you'll have that advantage and it will do nothing but good things for your skill. Anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. It has been your boy Bitter. Stay safe, everyone. I will see you tomorrow at 3 PM. Happy Easter and peace.